Guys, there's finally a Flygon deck. In today's video, we're going to be playing the new Flygon EX control deck. I'll be making a more in-depth guide later on, but today we're going to be playing a few games on Pokemon TCG Live. But before we do that, let's just quickly go over the deck. And of course, all the timestamp will be down below if you want to skip around the video. Here's the deck list, and I'll also have it in the description if you want to copy and paste it on Pokemon TCG Live. Let's start out with Flygon EX. He is your main attacker of the deck. We're only going to be using his first attack, which costs 1 fighting energy, and it does 130 damage. But when you attack with him, you may switch him with one of your bench Pokemon, which is why we're running cards like Klefki, Mimikyu, Radiant Jirachi, and Cornerstone. Cornerstone is mainly there for the Charizard matchup, or any Pokemon with abilities. Since we're running a double turbo energy, we can actually use them to attack as well. Klefki is there to stop basic Pokemon's ability. This is really good against Lost Box, or any decks that have Pokemon like Teal Mask Ogerpon. Mimikyu is there for any Pokemon EX and Pokemon V as well. Jirachi is there for his ability, because when it gets knocked out, you get to get 3 cards from your deck, which I think is pretty busted. So basically, the strategy for this deck is to attack with Flygon, and then switch it to one of those Pokemon. And of course, we have Bloodmoon Ursaluna as your late game attacker. One more card I want to talk about is the Gastrodon. This is a brand new card from Surging Sparks. It's there for its ability, which states as long as it's on your bench stage 2 Pokemon has no ability. This card is really good because it stops cards like Dusknoir, Archeops, and even Pidgeot EX. Like I said, I'll be posting a more in-depth guide later, so let's get into some games on Pokemon TCG Live.
Jumping to our very first game, our opponent is deciding on the coin flip, and they chose heads. Let's see if they win or not. I'm still working on the deck list, so the deck list right now is just like kind of like a rough draft. And as of right now, I'm not sure if you want to go first or second. I've been going first, but our opponent did decide to go first here. So going second is not too bad either. You can set up more if you go second, but if you go first, you can start attacking. So we'll see how it goes. We're going against Lost Box, so they have a Comfy. It would have been great if we started a Klefki, and basically they can't do anything. So basically our goal next turn will be to put a Klefki in the active spot. So they're doing Lost Box things. They got the Comfy, they got the Greninja. They want to do as much as they can now, because once we put that Klefki, their Comfies, their Radiant Greninja, their Cramorant basically doesn't have any abilities, so they can't do anything. All they can do is just Clores. So right now they have a pretty good start. 2 Comfies, 2 Flower Selecting. They Radiant Greninja already. They also Pokestop as well. But we're not afraid, to be honest, because we do run 2 Klefkis, and we do have 2 Buddy Hoffin and Arvin and the Rare Candy. We do not need the Shellos in this matchup, so we can always discard that for sure. We have a rescue board, so we can get a Klefki and just retreat to it, and they have to boss it up. And they probably don't want to do that. They probably want to Clores every turn. So they attach a Water Energy to Radiant Greninja, which is a little scary. We don't run any Manaphy. But we're just... If we get the Klefki, they won't be able to hit 7 that fast. And we're going to get another Trapinch here. And another Klefki. It's always nice to have 2 against this matchup. Yeah, we're for sure retreating here. And we could Arvin for another Buddy Hoffin, but I'm just going to save it just in case. Because we do need an Ultra Ball next turn. We can get rid of the Shellos, but we don't want to get rid of the Rare Candy. Because we can Ultra Ball for Flygon, but we also need an Energy. So hopefully we like top deck the Energy, or we top deck the Flygon. They Buddy Hoffin, got the... Oh no, they Pokestop. They hit the Buddy Hoffin, and I believe it was a Mirage Gate. But they got rid of 1 Clores, which is good for us. They only have 3 left in the deck. They probably run a Pal Pad, but right now, since Klefki is inactive, their Comfy is useless. So they lose their draw engine and ways to get Pokemon or cards into the Lost Zone. What will they do? I feel like 10 cards in their hand, they definitely have Clores. Just the Energy. Are they just gonna pass? Okay, it looks like they're passing. Like I said, Klefki, this is the control deck, so we're just controlling. We hit the Ultra Ball, which is pretty good. We can Ultra Ball one of the Arvins away, and then we for sure get the Flygon. I should have checked there for if we have Energy Search. Because if we don't have Energy Search, it's rough on this Arvin. We're for sure getting a Yeah, I realize here I do not have energy search, but we can get the rescue board for sure to retreat when we need to. Yeah, no energy search. I think we could, since we have a little bit of time, we could get an Ultra Ball here and wait 2 turns, and we can get Bibarel to draw more. Because Bibarel is like our only draw engine. We can definitely just do the Ultra Ball, I feel like. Because we don't need to set up anything else anymore. And we just hope they can't do anything next turn. And I'm going to decide a Pokestop just in case I hit the energy. That's not bad. Because we do run a Night Stretcher. So if we get the energy and the Night Stretcher, that'll be pretty goated in the discard pile. Setting up double Bidoof just in case. And I realize, did I put the Bidoof down this turn? I could have Ultra Ball right there instead of using the Nest Ball to get Bibarel to draw more. Hopefully hit the energy. I messed up there. I definitely messed up there. So they got the Chlorez. So now I believe they have 4 in the Lost Zone. But they can't even attack with Cramorant. If they have the Water Energy in their hand, another Nest Ball and Mirage Gate. But yeah, if they have the Water Energy in their hand, they could kill both Klefki here. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to put 2 Klefki down either. Like I said, we're learning. We're trying to figure out this deck as well. So I hope you guys enjoy me trying to learn while you guys are also trying to figure out how to play this deck as well. But I put a few games on live with this deck, so I'm getting pretty decent at it. Well, of course, we still misplay because I'm pretty sure the Bidoof... No, wait, we went second. So yeah, we just put the Bidoof down. I did not mess up. We're good. We're good. I did not mess up. I decided to put a Sableye down. But they only have 4 in the Lost Zone. So that means they're just chilling right now. They need to keep Chlorez. Keep using Chlorez and then maybe Lost Vacuum to try to increase their Lost Zone here. Attach the energy. Alright. So we have the Gastrodon, which we don't need in this matchup. So we can for sure get rid of that and the counter catches to get Bibarel to draw more. We just need to hit an energy. And then we can start attacking. Yeah, attach the board so we can draw 5 instead of just 4. We hit the energy and another Bibarel. And we're for sure gonna judge here. They have 12 cards in their hand. Let's down. Yeah, let's get rid of all the cards in their hand. Hopefully they don't hit a Chlorez from this 4 cards. And then we also have Bib. We can... Yeah, I was gonna Ultra Ball here to get Vibrava. So we don't need to get Rare Candy to evolve our second attacker. So we can manual retreat for free due to the rescue board. We use Bib to draw some more. Got a good amount of cards. We need pretty good cards. We kill one of their Comfies. We have Boss in hand, so we can target the Radiant Greninja next. Because Radiant Greninja can kill both Klefki here, so it's kind of a threat. And there's our energy search that we were looking for in our first deck search. I feel like they have to promote. They're just going to promote the Comfy, right? Or are they just going to give up one of their attackers? They could be running counter catcher, so they could bring up one of our other Pokemon so they can start using flower selecting again. Buddy Poffin, probably get more Comfies. No Comfies. No Comfies at all. Will they hit the Pokestop? They only have 4 cards in their hand. What if they Pokestop and got rid of all their Chlorez? That would be crazy, huh? What will they do here, guys? Yep, they hit the Pokestop. Only hit the Buddy Hoffin. Got rid of their Bloodmoon Ursaluna. Klefki is too powerful against Lost Zone. And our opponent just surrendered. And that is GG to them. Hopping onto game 2. Our opponent decided to coin flip again. They chose Tails. Let's see if they landed or not. And they did land it. So let's see if we get to go first or second. But if you can, as you can see from the timestamp, we are going against Palkia Dusknoir, or Palkia Bomb is the name of the deck. Which is a pretty meta deck right now. So regardless when I'm playing this, I don't know what I'm going against. I placed down Klefki. Klefki is always a good start just because a lot of basic Pokemon have abilities, so it shuts down a lot of things. So yeah, we're going against Palkia Dusknoir, which I do have a deck guide on this deck. If you guys want to go check it out, the deck list hasn't really changed much, so it's still pretty up to date, depending on when you're watching this. So they got two Duskulls set up. Good thing. Sadly, we're going second, but if we can set up the Gastrodon, we could prevent the Duskull that's in the bench from going off. And we top deck the Shellos, so we're for sure putting that down. We Bidoof. Then we're gonna Ultra Ball here. We can get rid of Defiance Band and Counter Catcher to get for sure a Trapinch. Just to have it, then we Judge. Just to get more cards in our hand. Because our hand's a little dead. But Unfair Sam's not too bad. It's a pretty good card to have. So we Judge. 4 new cards. They get 1 extra card. We get a Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball and a Rare Candy. So I think we could set up another Trapinch. Because in case they Dusknoir us, they could double Dusknoir us and kill both our Trapinch, and we would literally be in a pickle. I think we should definitely put an energy, maybe, because they could kill it, but then if we don't attach an energy, we can't retreat next turn. But we're just gonna hope that we can get a rescue board somehow next turn. Top deck, we're always on top deck mode in this channel. So with Klefki, they can't use Radiant Greninja to put energy into the discard pile. So that's kind of pretty good. Kind of slow them down a little bit. They also have like Fez and Mew EX, which they can't use those ability. So they're using a Trekking Shoes. And they took whatever they got. So it's probably something pretty useful. They could double Dusknoir both my Trapinch right now. Or they can somehow get energy into the discard pile and start using Greninja to kill me. Because Klefki only stops basic Pokemon's ability. So if they evolve the Palkia V into a Palkia V-Star, they can still use the ability. They put down a Mew EX, which is strange. They got rid of a Palkia V and a Fez. I think they're thinning their hand to try to use Mew EX, but I don't think they realize Klefki is in the active right now. And they're getting Radiant Greninja. So very interesting play by them. Yeah, they just ended. So I think they knew. They might just be trying to... I don't even know why they put down the Mew EX. Maybe they have like a boss in hand to get rid of the Klefki. We're going to Ultra Ball here. We might just try to get a Bib. I think a Bib is a better play here to get more cards. Because even if we Rare Candy Trapinch, our hand is straight. Like, there's nothing left to do. And then we're just stuck on top deck mode for so long. We hit the Arvin, so we can definitely get the Ultra Ball here. To get Flygon. And then we can use Rescue Board to retreat. But we don't have an energy. So we kind of are stuck for one more turn. But okay, it's not too bad since we do have a Klefki to slow things down. They can't really draw much. Yeah, I think for sure Energy Search. We can do the evil, yeah, TM Evo to evolve our Trapinch here. And then we can also just get another Bib. Could we get another Bibarel? Yeah, we can get a Bidoof. And then we can use Evolution. We're gonna just might as well use the Memo. They're one card in their hand. What if they needed it? Because they were saving it. So we used the TM Evolution. For sure the Vibrava and the Gastrodon. So we don't get blow up here. So our Pokemon is kind of safe for now. They can still Greninja us though. But they don't have much ways to get energy into their discard pile right now because of Klefki, unless they boss up. And then hopefully we just hit a Flygon next turn. Our opponent just ended their turn. 2 cards, they can't really do much. Double Turbo is not what we needed. So let's use Bib to draw some more cards. Those are not cards that we need as well. So all we can do is just judge, sadly. We just hit a Flygon and an energy. We got the Flygon. And we got the Arven. And we know Energy Search is in the deck, but we already use our supported for turn. But we can always get another Bibarel here to draw more. So 5 fresh cards. All we need to do is hit an energy. And we can start attacking. So Bib for 5. 1 energy is all we need. And we did not hit it. We do have a nice stretcher, which is good. And then we can also retreat with the energy. Put the energy into this card so we can use it later. Because we do have the rescue board. So we attack with our Flygon EX. And then he flies away. Put the Klefki back up. I did not want to put the rescue board down just in case they have a Lost Vacuum. We hit another Trapinch from our prize cards. Not too bad. We put the Mew EX up. Their basic Pokemon still has no ability. They finally got their Palkia V-Star up, but I don't think they have any energy in their discard pile right now. Got the Nest Ball. I'm gonna guess they're gonna set up maybe another Duskull. But as long as Gastrodon's on the bench, they need to bring their Dusknoir up into the active to use the ability. So, like I said, this is somewhat a control, stall, whatever you want to call it. But I'm enjoying this deck so far. Flygon's attacks and fly away. There's the Dusclop. He can't pop it. Oh no, he could pop that one. Because that's a stage 1, not a stage 2. But 50 damage doesn't really kill anything. So they decide to retreat to the Radiant Greninja, which we can kill right away. We can rare candy as well, make it harder for them to kill our Pokemon. So we can rare candy here and put our rare candy the Flygon. Put the rescue board on the Klefki. We can draw with one of our Bibs. We got decent. We can attach that energy onto the other Flygon. So now we have 2 attackers always ready. We have a Klefki. If they kill the Klefki somehow, we can always just put down Mimikyu if we can get it. We got a Pal Pad. Not too bad. So killing the Radiant Greninja. We are now safe from getting Moonlight Shuriken, which does 90 damage to 2 Pokemon. We got our Artisan. Our hand is not the best right now, to be honest. But they only have 3 cards in their hand, so we are in a better spot than them for sure. And like I said, I don't think they have any water energy in their discard pile, so they can't really do much. It looks like they're trying to set up for Radiant Greninja, or not Radiant Greninja, Greninja EX, because they attach the energy to the Froakie. What would our opponent do here? They could evolve to Dusknoir here and move or switch Mew EX back and then use Dusknoir to kill the Gastrodon. And they just, I think their hand is just horrible right now. So I think, do we even judge here? I'm checking my discard to see if I want to use the Pal Pad, but I don't think I judge here. Their hand is kind of bad. So we just attack, start taking more prizes, putting them more behind, and hopefully they can't catch up no matter what. And then we have Artisan in hand, so if our Klefki does die, we just bring out Mimikyu. We got a rare candy. We don't really need rare candies anymore. We have 2 Flygon set up already, 2 Bibs. We're in a good spot. We're at 3 prizes and they're still at 6 with only 4 cards in their hand. No ways to get energy into the discard pile. Or I guess they don't even have energy, since if they do have energy, they would have been attaching to the Palkia. So they got the Dusknoir. So technically they couldn't just retreat, pop the Dusknoir, and then bring the Palkia back up. Oh, they got the Prime Catcher. Yeah, they want to kill the Gastrodon. So we can blow up the Gastrodon. And then if they have the cards, they can blow up another, like a Bib or the Klefki. But that just means they're out of Prime Catcher. This deck, I believe, only runs one boss. Alright, so we're down to 2 prizes now. They're just making it easier for us. We got another rescue board. Not bad. Do they have the energy? They can, if they have the energy in hand. Oh, they're popping again. I think they're gonna, they should be killing my Bib, right? Less draw power for me. Or are they gonna kill the Klefki? They're killing the Klefki, so I think we have to put up the Bib here. Are we? Yeah, I think it's Bib. We're only down to 1 prize. We don't need to draw more. Our hand is like crazy. I guess the Flygon makes sense because they can't really knock it out in 1 turn. Save the Bib. Save the Bib. More draw power. They got the Earth Investment in hand. And they can also draw from Mew as well. They only got 1. Yeah, I think they want to use Mew to draw 3 here. They basically have nothing. A Pokestop. Trekking shoes. They got a good amount. Got a good amount of cards from that Mew EX. Are they gonna Pokestop? They're Pokestopping. They hit a Counter Catcher and Ultra Ball, so they can Counter Catcher up my Bib, which I feel like that's what they should do. Just because they know I have to 2-shot them regardless. They're Ultra Balling for Bloodmoon Ursaluna. They can attack with Bloodmoon Ursaluna as well. I guess because I'm gonna probably damage their Palkia next turn. They probably can just retreat into the Bloodmoon Ursaluna to KO my Flygon. But as of right now, we are way too ahead. Are they gonna put down the Bloodmoon? I guess they don't have to. We can always just judge them. Hopefully they don't hit the Bloodmoon Ursaluna again. But we have Autozone. We can bring out Mimikyu, which prevents them from doing any damage. Basically, their whole deck is V, EX, and their Dusknoir is to... They need a Dusknoir in order to kill the Mimikyu. Are they going to attack? Or will they counter catcher up my Bib? My opponent is thinking hard. Yeah, they're for sure getting the Bib. They decided to take the nice art one too. Got the Bib, which is still okay. They have 2 cards in hand now, so I don't think we judge here. But we for sure get Mimikyu out. Oh, we have a boss. That's good. So if they retreat, we can just boss up and kill their Palkia. So for sure we get Mimikyu. We have the rescue board as well. We can attach that. Set up another Trapinch just in case. Who knows? Just thin out our hand just in case we need to draw. We attack for 130. Actually, we can't even 2-shot them. We only do 130. So you have to 3-shot them, which is okay because they can't really do much unless they have a boss. But I'm guessing they're nice stretching back a Duskull. Oh no, they're doing Radiant Greninja. Maybe they're trying to manually attach the water energy, but them bringing back the Radiant Greninja, they don't know we have boss in hand, but I'm just gonna boss it up next turn and that's GG. I guess they're just trying to draw more cards here. They know they're in a sticky situation because they can't even attack with Bloodmoon Ursaluna. They need to hit the boss or a counter catcher. They already used 1. And they run, usually they run 2. But I don't think they hit the counter catcher here. Nice stretcher, which I'm guessing is going to be a Dusknoir to blow up this Mimikyu. Oh, they're deciding to bring back the Froakie. What am I saying? They can't even bring back Dusknoir because I only have one prize left. Sorry, guys. I'm a little slow today, or slow in this video. Bring up the Mew. They can't. We can just boss up whatever, and we win. Yeah. So we boss up the Froakie, and then we get free retreat from the rescue board. And we attack with Flygon for 130. We take our last prize. It doesn't matter what we move up because it's GG. Get our last prize, and it is a fighting energy. GG to our opponent. We basically stopped them from playing the game. Jumping into the very last game, we finally get to decide on the coin flip. We chose heads, and we won, which means we're going to choose to go first. And like I said, I'm still testing out this deck. Once I make a more in-depth guide and play more with it, I'll decide on what is better, going first or second. And we start with a Klefki, but with nothing else in our hands. So that's looking pretty rough. Excuse me. Had to burp a little bit, sorry. All right, let's see what our opponent is playing. Of course, in the time of recording, I did not know what I was playing against, but if you check the timestamp, you know exactly what deck we're going against, and it's Raging Bolt. So Klefki start is pretty good. I'm just scared that they can kill us turn 2. But that's okay. Klefki stops the Radiant Greninja, so they can't put energy to the discard pile. And without the energy in the discard pile, they can't use Sada. And then Klefki also stops their Teal Mask Ogerpon. So they're Ionoing, which means we for sure know we're safe. And thank you to them for Ionoing, because that kind of, our hand was horrible. And I think this hand is not the best either, but at least we kind of have something to start with. We can Ultra Ball for a Flygon and judge and hope for the best. So we're not completely gonna lose here. Got Radiant Greninja, so they can't use the abilities. What will they do? I guess if they have the energy in hand, they can just Burst Roar. And they're also playing Capsule instead of Charm, which is interesting. So that's a lot more HP we have to get through. We have to 3-shot them now. So they pass. No energy attached. No Burst Roar. So we can Ultra Ball. We can get rid of the Cornerstone because that's useless against this matchup. And then we can always get that energy back. We can get the Trapinch, and we can attach the other energy that we have onto him, and then we can judge. They have 4 cards anyways, and we need a fresh hand because we want to start setting up more Trapinches in case he kills us. And we did not get that, but we do have Arven and Rare Candy in hand. So we could be able to attack next turn because we can get the rescue board from Arven and a Rare Candy. Pokemon Catcher. Let's hope it doesn't hit. And it fails, so our Trapinch lives another day. They still have no energy in the discard pile though. A grass energy attached, which probably a good sign that they're just gonna Burst Roar here. Yeah, they're definitely putting whatever they can down to Burst Roar to get more cards in their hand. A nice stretcher. Still no energy in their discard pile. So we can for sure set up a Flygon here. We got Ultra Ball. We would probably save that. We don't want to get rid of a Super Rod. Super Rod is kind of important. It's just because they can kill our Klefki or kill our Mimikyu. But we do have a nice stretcher in our deck as well. So get the rescue board. Then we retreat here and then attack with Flygon. And then just retreat the Klefki back to prevent them from using any of their basic Pokemon's ability. Alright. They still have no energy in the discard, so they can't Sada. They have a Pokemon Catcher. Will it land? Will it land? It did not land. We're safe for another turn on our Flygon. which is pretty good on our part because we only have one Flygon set up and nothing else in our bench. So they got the lightning energy. Are they just gonna burst roar again? It might just be a burst roar here. Or is there ever just like a pass as well? Maybe they already have the fighting energy in their hand. They can just attack next turn, kill the Klefki. So we get another Trapinch. Probably set that down for sure. I think I'm just debating if we want to use the Ultra Ball here or not. Can Ultra Ball for a bit, but then we have nothing in our hand. Or Bidoof, I mean, not Bib. We can always get a Jirachi here. Should we get a Jirachi? Because we can try to get that killed and get 3 cards of what we need. Because we have no hand, right? But I'm for sure putting the Klefki up. Because I for sure know they're going to kill the Klefki this turn. Because they're going to have the fighting energy. We have nothing in our hand. Once again, we are on top deck mode. We're always on top deck mode in this channel. But I will say we will never be punished. They got the switch card, which is fine. We already 2-hit it. So regardless, we're still going to kill it whenever we get the chance to attack that. And they retreated. Klefki is too strong right now. We got a Mimikyu. So right now we can retreat. At least we can knock out the Sandy Shock and at least get a prize card. But we have Mimikyu and Klefki. We have multiple switching options whenever Flygon attack, but I'm definitely going to keep putting Klefki up to prevent them from getting enough energy to kill my Flygon. They can get a boss and just kill my Flygon here. Fighting energy is not what we need for sure. We can top deck a Judge, maybe. They put the Fez down, but it don't matter because we do have Klefki. They can't Fez. Pokestop away Ogerpon and energy. So they can Sada now. They finally have an energy in their discard pile. Yeah, they can Sada. Or they put the grass energy in the back. Hopefully they hit the fighting energy here. And then they can kill our Klefki. But then we can knock out the Raging Bolt. So we're technically still ahead for sure. But we need more cards in our hand right now. They got rid of the Squawk. So they can finally get their fighting energy. Fighting and grass. They're planning to use Teal Mask Ogerpon's ability next turn, since we are for sure getting our Klefki knocked out. But it's okay. They have to get rid of 1 energy, which I think they're probably going to get rid of the grass. It doesn't matter. It's whatever energy it's on the active one because they know it's going to knock it out. What will we top deck? We top deck a Arven, which means we can nice stretcher back the Klefki here. Or we can unfair stamp them for sure. We're going on to, I think we're just gonna place that on Mimikyu, unfair stamp, and hopefully hit a nice stretcher. Didn't get the nice stretcher, but we do hit the Ultra Ball. Which means we can go and get another Klefki to slow them down here. Yeah, I'm checking my discard. I only have 1 Klefki. I didn't really prize check, so we don't know if the Klefki is in here, but it is. So we are never punished. We save the switch in case we get stuck somehow. We gonna attack, knock that out. But the Klefki use the switch next turn. And we should be good for now. We have a Vibrava set up with the energy. All we need is a Flygon EX. Should be good. And we finally got a Bidoof here. So we can put that down next turn. We finally have like a draw engine. So Klefki is really strong right now. They can't Fez. They can't Teal Mask Ogerpon. They have the Prime Catcher. So now they can finally do a lot of things. They chose the Flygon EX. So now we are kind of in a bad situation. We can flip the script. Good thing we were able to get the unfair stamp last turn, because now they're digging for more cards. So they can Teal Dance. They didn't They can Radiant Greninja. They need Sadas. And they need another Raging Bolt. Because they need 5 energy in order to kill my Flygon. Because if they just Sada 1 energy, they are off by 1. They still have Radiant Greninja's ability here. Yep. Radiant Greninja. They have a total of 7 cards now. They need a Sada, another Raging Bolt. They can also Pokestop here, but I feel like if they don't have Sada in their hand, they might not want to Pokestop. But Pokestop could get them their nice stretcher. They're discarding stuff, getting more energies. Probably a grass. Okay, they have no grass. Maybe they have it in hand because they can Teal Mask Ogerpon here. They Sada. Which, without another Raging Bolt, they are off by 1 energy. They can attach for turn, but they have to Teal Mask to retreat. Unless they have a switch card. They might have a switch card. Are they just going to Teal Mask? Oh, yeah, they Teal Dance here. Are they going to Pokestop? They're definitely digging for a switch here. They got the switch card, so they can kill our Flygon. We are in top deck mode once again. But that's okay. We're going to put up the Mimikyu here. Our Klefki doesn't matter, but we're going to put up the Mimikyu so we can save our switch. And just retreat if we can hit another Flygon EX. Can we top deck another like Ultra Ball? Or maybe a Arven? They get 2 prizes here. They caught up to us. But now they have no energy on the board. What will we top deck? Our top deck is a Night Stretcher. We can bring back the Flygon EX here. And then we attack with Flygon again. And put up the Klefki. We're in a good spot now. The top deck game is too strong. We could hit the Pokestop too to get more cards. Let's see what we get. The Nest Ball's not bad. We can get another Bidoof, maybe? Then on our deck more. We want to hit the Bibarel. We're out of Bidoofs. So the other Bidoof is prize. So we just get another Trapinch here. Can retreat, attack with Flygon, and then bring up Klefki again. So they have to boss up our Flygon, and they can't... Ooh, put up the Klefki. Yes. They can't boss and Sada at the same turn. Now they can't even... Even if they move the Klefki, they can't Fez. What will our opponent do here? They do have Sada. But they don't have another Raging Bolt. So for sure they can't knock out my Flygon, even if they like Pokemon Catcher it up here. Got the Night Stretcher. Probably bring back another Raging Bolt. They probably drew that from their Sada, right? Or else it's kind of bad sequencing. Oh, they brought back Sandy Shock. They're trying to off balance the prizes. I'm not sure why they got Sandy Shock back. Oh, they're scared of the Klefki. Or no, they're scared of the Mimikyu. I see now. So I don't think they have a boss or anything. Yeah, they're just gonna kill my Klefki here, and then we just bring up Mimikyu. Or we just bring up Flygon right now, because we know we can knock out the Raging Bolt here. We put the Radiant Jirachi down and we never even needed to use it. We have Boss Order. Which I think, yeah, during the time I was playing, I bossed up the Fez so they don't draw more. But that was a misplay on my part because we don't have Klefki anymore, and they already have an energy attached to the Raging Bolt. So if they have a boss, or they have like a counter catcher, Pokemon catcher, and bring up my Flygon would probably be dead. Yeah, I think I should have saved the boss for next turn to kill the Fez. But that's okay. We put a Mimikyu. They have to boss up something in order to kill, because Mimikyu stops everything unless they attack with Sandy Shock. But if they attack with Sandy Shock, we win regardless. So our hand is absolutely horrible right now. If we can top deck a Nest Ball, we can also get Bloodmoon Ursaluna to finish off the game too. And they need a Pokemon catcher. They have the boss, but they don't. Even if they boss, like let's say they Teal Dance twice, that's 2 energy. They have to 1 attach. They can attach for turn, which will only do 280. Yeah, they're attaching for turn. I think they're gonna boss up my Flygon. But if they boss up my Flygon, they can't knock it out. They're only doing 280. They need a Sada. They're probably digging for the Pokemon catcher with all these drawing right now. Or maybe even like a Night Stretcher to bring back another 2 mass. We're in a little scary situation here, guys. Yeah, I'm concerned. Because if they kill that Flygon, it's over. We only have 1 prize left. They got 5 cards in their deck. Are they gonna Pokemon catcher? They don't have Prime. They conceal cards. Okay. They have 3 cards left in deck. Okay, they have the energy booster capsule, so we can't even win here. They decided to Pokestop the last 3 cards away. Nest Ball, Raging Bolt, and Energy Retrieval. Very interesting. Do they have the Pokemon catcher in play? They do have Boss. They do have Boss, but then do they have Iono or like a Palpad? They might have Palpad. They can Palpad back supporters to not deck out here. And they can boss. Yeah, they're bossing up my Flygon, I'm guessing. But they don't have the energies. They can do 280. They're attacking, which means, guys, we basically won. They deck out. If they didn't deck out, we wouldn't be able to knock out the Raging Bolt. We would have to find a boss. Yeah, so doesn't really matter what we do now. We just attack, bring out the Mimikyu. Once we end her turn, that's GG. Not sure what they were digging for, but you basically deck out when you don't have any cards, and that's game.
That is it for now, guys. You guys should definitely check out this deck yourself. Flygon is my favorite Pokemon, so I'm really happy he got a deck. Let me know in the comments what I should be playing next. And in the meantime, you can check out my other videos right over here. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh.